Hello YouTubers and fellow Whovians, and once again welcome to another Doctor Who DVD review. This time I shall be taking a look at Battlefield, which is another Sylvester McCoy story. The first story of what was the last season of the classic series. So as you can see, this DVD came out a few years ago, as it lacks the purple PBC Worldwide logo, and we have quite a few things going on in this cover and in this story in general. We have the main villain of the story, Morgaine, played by Jean Marsh, who, for those of you who didn't know, actually played a companion of the Doctor in the Daleks' Master Plan, which was a William Hartnell story which is sadly lost. I'd love to see that story. She also was in The Crusades, another story which has lost episodes as well. I've heard rumours that The Crusades is actually getting animated episodes, but I'm not sure how true that rumour is. But anyhow, Jean Marsh comes back into Doctor Who. She plays the villain of the story, Morgaine. She's wearing her crown and she just looks really evil, and there's like electricity coming out of her hands with long fingernails, quite creepy. And we also have the Destroyer, who's like the sort of secondary villain, the monster of this story. And we also have Brigadier Alistair Gordon Lethbridge Stewart making his final ever appearance in Doctor Who. Such a shame that he didn't appear again in the new series before Nicholas Courtney's death in 2011. Such a shame. We also have these two knights having a fight, and of course we have this sort of crystal ball thingy along with the sword, which is Excalibur. This story was inspired by like the tales of King Arthur and Merlin and all that type of thing. And to be honest, when I actually got this story, I mean, my girlfriend got it for me, I think for my birthday, my 19th birthday this year, in January. And when I got it, I wasn't really expecting that much, because of like the whole concept and all the storyline, everything. I just wasn't expecting it to be that great. But having watched it, I think it's actually a really good story. I think it's a solid start to the final season of the classic series of Doctor Who, which for me was the best Sylvester McCoy season and probably one of the best seasons ever. Probably, yeah. And we have all these explosions in the background as well. So yeah, I really like everything that goes on in this story. I wasn't expecting much, but yeah, I was quite surprised. I actually enjoyed this story. That is the spine. We just have the green strip at the bottom as well. And the story was written by Ben Aranovich, who also wrote Remembrance of the Daleks, another great story. Responding to a distress signal, the Doctor and Ace arrive near the village of Carberry, where a nuclear missile convoy has run into difficulties. The peace of the English countryside is shattered as unit troops are besieged by armoured knights from another dimension. As the crisis deepens, Brigadier Lethbridge Stewart is called out of retirement to join the battle. Together, he and the Doctor must face the Destroyer, a fearsome demon summoned by the Witch Queen Morgaine to devour the world. This story is also a 2-disc set, I forgot to mention that. But it doesn't actually say on the front cover, which is a bit odd. It usually does. But yeah, it's 2 discs. Disc 1 has the 4-part TV version of Battlefield. We have commentary by Sophie Aldred, Nicholas Courtney, Angela Bruce, Ben Abramovich, and Andrew Cartmel, who was the script editor for this season. He was more or less the script editor throughout Sylvester McCoy's time, and I really liked what he was doing with the show. I really liked the path what the show was taking. It's such a shame that it got cancelled, but hey, if it didn't get cancelled, I might not be here doing this review right now. Storm over Avalon. Cast and crew talk about the making of Battlefield. Past and future King, Ben Abramovich and Andrew Cartmel discuss how Battlefield was written. Water Tank, recalling Sophie Aldred's on-set accident. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar with this, Sophie Aldred nearly died during this accident, and Sylvester McCoy actually saved her. So it was kind of like a doctor saving a companion, but in real life. So I think that's probably like why one of the catalysts why the show got cancelled, because the budget was pretty bad, and like in the water tank, like the fact that she nearly died, not really good. Very, very serious health and safety issues. So that's probably another reason why the show was critically, criticised for what it become, because it was it was and still is the flagship show for the BBC, in my opinion. We also have isolated music score, behind the scenes footage of VHS of the live studio script. We have From Kingdom to Queen. Jean Marsh looks back at her 3 appearances in Doctor Who, The Crusades, The Daleks' Master Plan, and this story. And yeah, all the rest are familiar special features like Trails and Continuity, Radio Times, Billings, Photo Gallery, Coming Soon trailer, production information subs, digitally remastered picture and sound quality. Disc 2 features Battlefield Special Edition, which is a brand new extended feature length edit exclusive to the DVD, featuring Dolby 5.1 surround sound. We also have a season 26 trailer from the 1989 press launch. The story was originally broadcast on BBC One between the 6th and 27th of September 1989. Such a great start to season 26, in my opinion. Produced by John Nathan Turner, directed by Michael Kerrigan. And runtime for the DVD is 95 minutes approx. Inside, it's 2 discs, like I said. We just have Jean Marsh there as Morgaine, along with Excalibur. I really like how Excalibur's like at the centre of the cover. I really just like the ideas of this story. I really do like it, like the fact that the Doctor's called Merlin as well. I know some might not, but I actually do like it. That is disc 1, the original TV version. And disc 2 features the Destroyer, and that contains the special edition as well as the season 26 trailer. So overall, yeah, it's a really good story. Like I said near the start, wasn't expecting much. Came out really surprised. I actually enjoyed this story. Reminded me a lot of the John Pertwee years, seeing as we got the return of Bessie. Sylvester McCoy actually drives Bessie in this story. And of course we get the Brigadier, and who doesn't love the Brigadier? He's one of my favourite characters ever in Doctor Who. I really like Morgaine. I think Jean Marsh plays a really good villain. The Destroyer, a bit underused in this story, but his presence I think is really good. And of course Sophie Aldred as Ace, really good. And yeah, Sylvester McCoy really dark in the story. You also get the debut of his brown jacket, what he wore throughout his final season. So yeah, all around a good story. I would recommend that you pick this up. I enjoyed it, but if you don't blame me. It's all in my opinion. If you're unsure about it, then check another review on YouTube, and as I'm sure I'm not the only one who's done a review, but in my opinion, it's a great story, underrated gem. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this DVD review. Stay tuned for more, and I shall see you next time.